Hi, I'm Katie DiCarlo, and this is Verbal Vomit, and something that I get asked a lot concerns the lengths of various types of writing, and so while it varies, these are some good fallbacks. A short story is no more than 7,500 words, so at Times New Roman, size 12 font with 1-inch margins, which is the industry standard, you get about 300 words per page, so a short story is basically no longer than 25 pages. Novelettes are less common nowadays, but they fill the gap between 7,500 words and 17,500 words, or about 25 to 58 pages. Novellas range from 17,500 words to 40,000 words, or 58 pages to about 133. Anything above that is technically a novel. It can vary from contest to contest, from publisher to publisher, so be sure to read any and all rules that anybody ever gives you before you submit anything. For comparison, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is about 77,000 words. Deathly Hallows is 198,000. Lord of the Rings was about 455,000 altogether. Great Gatsby was 47,000. Anna Karenina is 350,000. Jane Eyre 184,000. Golden Compass 113,000. Memoirs of a Geisha 186,000. And Hunger Games, the first book anyway, was about 77,000. In general, word counts can vary by genre, so research that. And if you'd like me to focus on individual genres, leave a comment and I will do so in a later video. So, how do you even know what your word count is? Well, if you use Microsoft Word or Google Documents, which is what I use when outlining with clients, just go to Tools and then Word Count. Scrivener, which is my writing program. You can find it at the bottom of each of your document screens. Also, by clicking the target at the bottom left, you can set goals. WordPress only allows word counts if you get a plugin. If you use something like WordPad, sorry, just can't do it in your program. But whatever you use, if I didn't cover it and you don't want to Google how to do it, you can go to wordcountonline.net and all you do is copy paste your text and it will come up with a word count for you. So, why does it matter anyways? Well, for your audience, of course, you need to write short pieces for people with short attention spans and long pieces for people who have longer attention spans. For example, on the internet, you're going to generally write shorter things because people don't pay that much attention for that long of a period of time. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, there are some examples of epics doing really well, but in general, you want to keep it short. If you write fantasy, you're going to want to go for that big, lengthy epic because that's what people expect. I mean, that's how you build a world, is by writing a lot. If you write mystery or horror or high literature, those usually fall between 80 and 100,000 words, and there's a reason for that. You need to do your research on your genre, what you're writing, in order to really know what your audience is looking for, because you don't want to bore them and lose them that way, and you also don't want to leave them wanting in a bad way. It's also helpful with making writing goals. If you're a numbers person, having a daily word count goal can be very useful. I've mentioned 750words.com before, and it's a good idea to have something like that. I personally, during my writing time, aim for about 4,000 words a day. That's how I measure my daily progress when I'm writing, when I'm really in novel writing mode. But you could go as small as you wanted, 1,000, 100, whatever works for you. It makes me feel good to have numerical progress, and I'm sure it'll be the same for some of you. It's just another technique to try. And if it doesn't work for you, that's fine too. However, if you find that these word count goals are hindering your creative process and you're obsessing over it too much, please just stop. So, I think that's it. Next week, I will be discussing a strategy for dealing with writer's block, and in the meantime, if you need an editor, my website is katiedicarlo.com, and I would love to read your stuff. And until next week, I dedicate this video to my special snowflake.